Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. Pittsburgh Steelers star pass rusher TJ Watt has been an essential part of the team, particularly during their recent playoff drought. In 2024, TJ had another solid season, continuing to showcase his elite skills on the field. However, his campaign took a hit when he suffered an injury in a game against the Philadelphia Eagles, a setback that seemed to linger and affect his performance throughout the rest of the season. Despite playing through the injury, TJ remained committed to his team, demonstrating incredible resilience and determination. While his usual explosive plays became less frequent, he still managed to make a substantial impact on the defense. His ability to contribute, even when far from 100%, highlighted his dedication to the Steelers and his desire to help them overcome adversity during a challenging season. Unfortunately, the injury seemed to limit TJ's ability to dominate games as he had done in previous years. It was evident to fans that his usual disruptive presence wasn't as pronounced, and there were moments when it appeared he wasn't performing at his full potential. Despite this, TJ continued to fight through the pain, always striving to make plays and lead the Steelers' defense, which was crucial for the team as they pushed toward the end of the season. As TJ heads into the final year of his contract in 2025, speculation about his future with the Steelers has begun to grow. On a recent episode of The Pat McAfee Show, TJ's brother, J.J. Watt, made some cryptic comments that fueled further questions about TJ's career path. Although the details were vague, J.J. hinted at TJ's strong desire to compete for Super Bowls, and the uncertainty surrounding his contract could influence significant decisions regarding his future. Despite his love for Pittsburgh, it's clear that TJ wants to compete for championships, and the possibility of leaving the Steelers looms large. Given his status as one of the franchise's all-time greats, it's hard to imagine the Steelers allowing TJ to finish his career elsewhere, but in the unpredictable world of the NFL, nothing is guaranteed. As many fans and analysts believe, TJ will likely command a substantial contract extension, and his future with the Steelers will hinge on the team's willingness to meet his demands. However, there is still uncertainty surrounding TJ's future. Some speculate that the Steelers may shift their focus to a younger defensive core, with the idea of trading TJ even being suggested by a few. While this notion might seem far-fetched, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin has mentioned that major changes are necessary, which could make a bold move like trading TJ a possibility. Like fellow defensive player Cam Hayward in the 2024 offseason, TJ may seek to secure his future before the upcoming season begins. The Steelers have a strict policy of not negotiating during the season, so if TJ plays out the final year of his contract, it could signal that the team is open to parting ways with their star pass rusher. With fans and analysts alike debating what will happen next, the uncertainty surrounding TJ's future in Pittsburgh is bound to keep everyone on edge until a resolution is reached. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Terry Bradshaw, a name synonymous with Pittsburgh Steelers greatness, recently ignited a storm of speculation with his bold statement about the current state of the team. In a provocative video, the legendary quarterback shared his thoughts on what the Steelers desperately need in 2025. His comments, which have sent shockwaves through the NFL community, suggest that a lack of leadership and discipline is holding the team back. But is Bradshaw's analysis just another veteran's opinion, or does it reveal deeper issues within Pittsburgh's locker room? Keep reading to find out what might be going on behind the scenes. Bradshaw, whose 4 Super Bowl victories with the Steelers in the 1970s cemented his status as one of the NFL's all-time greats, knows a thing or two about championship-caliber teams. After all, his success was built on not just physical prowess but also mental fortitude. He has seen Pittsburgh at its best and believes the franchise needs a return to those foundational qualities. According to Bradshaw, the current Steelers squad lacks the drive and discipline that once defined the team's legendary dynasty. Could his sharp critique be a wake-up call, or is it simply the perspective of a player from a different era? Despite a roster packed with talent, the Steelers have faltered in recent seasons, often appearing undisciplined and at times lacking focus. Bradshaw, as a former leader on the field, feels that the Steelers' leadership structure needs urgent recalibration. His comments about the need for a tougher mentality, both in practices and games, have drawn attention. The big question now is whether the team's current leadership is capable of addressing these concerns or whether Bradshaw's critique points to a larger organizational challenge. The Steelers, one of the NFL's most storied franchises, have had their fair share of ups and downs over the years. But when someone of Bradshaw's caliber speaks out, his words carry weight. The question now is whether Pittsburgh's management and coaching staff will take Bradshaw's remarks seriously and make the necessary adjustments. With key players like quarterback Kenny Pickett and defensive stars like T.J. Watt, could the Steelers be on the verge of a transformative shift? As the news of Terry Bradshaw's comments spreads, one of the most pressing questions is how the Pittsburgh Steelers fanbase feels about his critique. Steelers fans are known for their passionate loyalty to the team, but Bradshaw's assessment could be a polarizing issue. Does the fanbase agree that leadership and discipline are the missing ingredients for success? Or do they believe that the current team has what it takes, and the criticism is just an outdated perspective from a player of a different generation? Some fans might argue that Bradshaw's expectations are rooted in the glory days of the Steelers, and that the game has changed since his time. With modern training methods, advanced analytics, and evolving team dynamics, is it fair to expect today's players to mirror the discipline of past generations? Others, however, may see Bradshaw's words as a much-needed wake-up call, pushing the team to return to its roots and restore the discipline that made the Steelers a powerhouse in the 1970s. The question now is whether the fans feel the same urgency. There are also those who wonder if Bradshaw's remarks reflect a deeper issue within the organization. Is the Steelers' management truly lacking the leadership to steer the team in the right direction? Or is there an internal struggle between the coaching staff and the players? Fans have witnessed the rise and fall of several coaching eras, and many might feel that the team's problems run deeper than just a need for stronger leadership. What does the fan base think about the current coaching staff's ability to bring discipline and focus to the squad? One thing is certain, the opinions of Steelers fans will play a crucial role in how this conversation evolves. Will they rally behind Bradshaw's call for change, or will they defend the current direction of the team? As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see how the fan base reacts to this public challenge, and whether the Steelers' leadership takes notice of the growing calls for a stronger, more disciplined team. Fans are ready to voice their thoughts, and their response could shape the future of the Steelers. As speculation continues to swirl, one thing is clear: Bradshaw's statement has sparked an intense debate about the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will they embrace the challenge and build a more disciplined, driven team, or will they remain stuck in a cycle of inconsistency? Only time will tell, but fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how this legendary franchise responds to the call for more leadership. Stay tuned for more updates as this story unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.